Greetings everybody, welcome back to SeriousCreeper's Adventures in SevTech Ages. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been playing for a couple of hours now today, which is great. Just got some things done here and there. I upgraded our tools slightly. This one had like Fortune 3, but I added more redstone to it as well, so it's like a lot faster. Well, a lot, but it's pretty good. It's, what is it? 18.59 mining speed now. Currently it doesn't have any modifiers, so I think I might have to level it up again to get one. I don't know how many modifiers you can get through leveling up in this pack, but we shall see. Even if you don't get any more, this is pretty good. But I think the next one I might add reinforcement, maybe. We shall see. But I also added swapped out the wooden tool rod with a copper one, so that if I mine with this, I get XP, and then the mending on it will repair it somewhat. It doesn't like keep up with it, but it does help out a little bit, which is nice. And then on this thing I added, we have the looting tree now, and we added quartz. So the first 72, I think, is the first sharpness thingy you can get. Like you need 72 quartz to get the max out of it. And it just added like 2-ish damage, so also not amazing, but still it's pretty good. It's pretty good damage, so that's nice. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do today, and you can see I have a little to-do list here. Oh, it's cool when you hold it in your hand, you can actually see it like this. I think you can also, yeah, you can also place these on the wall. But these are just some of the things I want to work on. First of all, oh, weird space, that bugs me. Can I get this back? I need to fix that. That's gonna drive me crazy. First of all, let's go downstairs here, and I did some work on here finally as well. I changed out most of the blocks, I cleaned up a few things, I just replaced the walls and stuff. The smeltery here over here is done too, so we have the last layer on top. I replaced these with steel bricks too. There's still a stone brick there in the other corner because I didn't have enough, but I'll replace them eventually. And then I also want some glass here. But I went back to the Twilight Forest, to the maze with the knights, right? And I got a bunch of this like mossy underbrick, normal brick, and cracked underbrick. So I think that looks pretty cool. It works for like a cellar, and it kind of works in this like working area. Then we have slate tiles, which look pretty neat. And I just added a couple of logs here and there just to give this a bit more structure. Unfortunately, it's not perfect with the lighting, so I still have some blood lamps here on the floor. I think in the future we'll add maybe immersive engineering lights somewhere or something, which we should be able to do soon. Also, I replaced this a little bit fancier, fancier trapdoors, a couple of lamps here and there. I added these lamps here too, so like if something is active, I know, you know, it goes on and off. And then I have this amazing contraption. I always ended up with like a little bit of lava in some of these things, so I just have this thing where I can kind of like, you know, transfer all the lava into one, and it looks really fancy like this, doesn't it? Okay, but the first thing I want to do is get new armor. I also went back to that, like I said, to this dungeon where the bricks are from. And you can find these dungeons for those crabs. Remember these weird dire crabs or whatever they were called? Maya crabs? I'm not quite sure. But they drop these little fragments here, these guys, the armor shards. So I found 2 spawners, put them next to each other, and just farmed these for a while. You need roughly 4 stacks to... It's like 3.3 stacks to make a full set of armor. So I think we're going to make this. I don't know what the durability is on this, but this is actually pretty good. Like if you look at the stats, like our fancy one is 8 and 2 toughness. This one is 8. No, it's less. Wait, why did I thought it was more? Oh, okay. I don't remember now for some reason. Is this actually less? Oh, it is less. Damn it! I felt so smart. Well, it's okay. It's nice to like change out armor. Okay, that looks really funny actually. Well, I feel stupid now. It doesn't even look that great, does it? Now we're gonna rock this. We're gonna own this, guys. This is our armor now. We've been wearing pink for a while, but a true warrior wears washed out gray. I don't know what the color is. Yeah, we're gonna wear this. I feel so stupid. I don't really, for some reason I thought it had more durability. I thought it had like 9 toughness on this. That is really, was I looking at a different chest piece that had like 9 or something? Oh, the fiery plate had 9, I see. Yeah, but that stuff is a bit annoying to get, so that's fine. So we have this. Oh, cool. But I also want to go enchant this with vanilla enchantments. We should be able to make this now, right? So if we grab our obsidian, and let's double check, enchanting table. 4 lapis. Oh, I don't have lapis left, do I? By the way, this is the mining speed right now with the new pickaxe. Pretty neat. Alright, we got lapis for days, hopefully. I don't know. It might actually run out quickly again, depending on what we need. There's a stack of blocks too. So much. Alright, there we go. There's our enchanting table, and we have 15 bookshelves. I don't know where to put it, so I think I just put it upstairs for now. Like somewhere up here in our temporary place where we put down things temporarily. Do we have more dirt? Yes, we do. Alright, that should be enough room. So let's put this down right there. And I think it's 15 bookshelves, right? To get the full 30. Okay, let's see if we can enchant this new armor that's actually not much better. God, vanilla enchanting. Who knew? Iron wall. I don't know what that is. Do we see what these things do? Reduces the amount of knockback applied. Ooh, I like that actually. But if it's just going to be iron wall, that might be sad. Protection 4. Awesome. Unbreaking 3. Let's try. It's also protection 3. Not terrible. Yeah, sure. That's pretty good. Respiration as well. Okay. Not horrible. They're pretty good. They're pretty decent. Well, there's our new fancy-ish armor. Better than maybe what we had because of the enchantments. Otherwise, not so amazing. I'm going to put these boots near. I need to clean my bags. They're so messy at this point. Oh, and before we forget, I also brought the gems, so we can apply these as well to all of these. There we go. Well, that completed some of these. Enchant armor, done. Knight armor, done. Okay, so I want to go fix the ceiling down in our work area as well. And now I could just do this, you know, mine it out. But there's actually a wand in Astra Sorcery. I believe it's a conversion wand that lets you replace blocks. See if you can make this. I brought the gems and everything. Oh, there's still stuff in here, right? How was it? My memory's terrible. There's the wand. Make sure we pick up these things. And I don't know if it needs, like, being charged or something. I guess it just works on its own. It does have, like, this weird bar on top of here, you know? I don't know. I actually never tried this one. So let's see. Let's give this a try. So if I place down dirt and I want to replace it with cobble, do I, like, shift right click to select? Yeah. Top left corner, you can see how many we have now. And then if I highlight the blocks, it shows me which ones will be replaced. And I right click, replaces them. Oh, very good, very good. So now I can go ahead, copy this guy, and then just replace the ceiling here. And if I left click, can I do one at a time? You can't, okay. Boom! That is so much nicer, holy schmoly. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it might be. Actually, this one still needs to be. There we go, and this one. Okay, I think that's pretty good. A little bit randomized, you know. Mostly stone bricks, but then a couple of other blocks here and there. Try to keep it somewhat like low. You know, don't go too crazy, but it looks good, I think. This room is nicely now. Nicely? It's nice now. It's like shaping up. So that is one more thing done. 2 more things done. Conversion wand and fixed workroom ceiling. Okay, this is like totally not useful for anything, but I just want to see what this night block look like. Oh, and it hurts you. Oh, that probably doesn't. Ah, well, there goes my armor. That probably doesn't hit enemies though, does it? Or like skeletons, I mean. By the way, so like, you know, I want to improve the mob farm too. We're probably going to try out the saw from Better With Mods, because I think that's going to work. However, I saw in the changelog for the upcoming 307 version that skeletons will no longer ignore spikes damage, so you can actually kill them with spikes. So we may not even have to do this, but maybe it looks cool, you know? Man, you gotta love, you know, the whole rabbit holes in these type of mod packs. You always want to make something and then you realize you need 50 other things to make the thing you want to make, or just make it easy or something. So thinking about making the saw, right? And looking at this, we needed the flake flint, right? I don't really have flint right now, so I was like, what would be a nice easy way? Well, we can make the grass fiber mesh stuff, but I also remembered that and saw that with the filtered hopper you can also just get flint. and sand out of it as well, which is pretty cool. And we need this guy anyway once we get into the kiln, because we need this to make Hellfire dust or whatever it's called. That stuff. So may as well just make this. Okay, there's the filtered hopper. Now I don't think for this recipe you need the... I don't think it needs to be powered for this. You just need to put in the wicker, I believe, and just dump the stuff on top. So if you grab some gravel, which I should have, yes. Yeah, look at that. It's a flint party. Alright, made 2 saws in case we ever need another one. Alright, I have this super ghetto setup here. Power bringing it all over to this side and then a saw at the end. Of course, if this works, I'll build something nicer here, but I just want to make sure this actually does work. And like I said, technically we don't need this because next update it will be fixed. But it might be nice to just, you know, have that ready right now. Now, what did we get even out of this? Oh, we did get quite a bit though. I mean, 6 of this ender dust, for example, is really nice. I'm just gonna take this out of there for now. Ah, looks like they're actually getting stuck in there right now. Okay, let's see if I can like make the enderman go in there. Oh, is it because this is like slightly to the back? Ouch. Well, it works on me. Ah, then it works, okay. So what we should do, I guess, is just put down some chisel bits blocks here, so that they're like a little bit smaller, so that they always align perfect with the saw. So we're just gonna do connected planes and do it 4 times, and that's like perfect then. And I guess we don't need to do the rest. You do get kind of pushed into there, but we want to do this one as well, so for the enderman can get in there too. And I think you do get player drops. I don't know if like armor otherwise would drop. I'm not 100% sure, but we didn't get this kind of stuff before. That sounds better. And I also now moved the hopper back up there, and I removed the hopper minecart. Oh, it's dropping outside, huh? Because the hopper minecart didn't seem to pick up the loot through the vector plate anymore. But now it's all working again. Alright, I just had to leave that area. It's so noisy. But yeah, it's a good proof of concept. And so now I can build a proper room somewhere. Probably also over there. I have an idea for a nice design, I think. Make it a little bit fancy looking. But that means saw mob trap completed. Okay, the next thing I want to work on is to create the next Astra Sorcery table. The last one, I believe. Now, I don't quite remember if we tried to do this at one point. I remember we tried to craft a collector crystal, right? And we said we needed to be attuned. Or maybe it was this recipe, because I just double checked this. The layout should be correct if I'm not mistaken. Right? Mistaken. Now, in this recipe it shows you can either use attuned crystal or celestial crystal, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now I'm wondering, like it probably has to be attuned, or maybe we have to be attuned. I'm not 100% sure. I never made the highest, the next tier of a table. But I think we may have to get attuned to something. So I'm just trying to prep some things here. What we need to make to get attuned, and can I like drop off some things? I always have so much stuff on me. It's ridiculous. We need to make more relays. So let's take this out. This is getting nighttime, which is perfect. So we make more of these relays, the ones we already used before. Let's make a couple of those. And we're gonna have to use this table over there. Oh, and we need one more thing. We also need the attunement thingy, this guy. The attunement altar. So it's just a crystal, 2 star metal ingots, and another relay. Why does it always have to be star metal ingots? Apparently in the next version, shoot, I only have one. He's gonna add, Darkosto's gonna add a recipe to make the star metal again using the transmutation stuff, which is gonna be so nice. It's such a pain to make this stuff. Alright, so I'm making a couple, 6 in total. Just make a few at once should help. And quickly set up a furnace here so we can melt this as well. The reason why I'm being rushy is because the attunement, or for the attunement, you have to do it at a certain time. That was only 2. Don't have a lot of, but I mean that's enough. Let's just get this going. So we have to do this at a specific time, and it might not even work this night because we only know of 2 star constellations so far, right? Do I have my tome on me? I do, and we're gonna deal with these guys. Of course we are. So if you look at the constellation again, we only have Evitas and Evosio. Evosio we haven't found yet. Evitas we have found. So Wait, what do they look like? This is like this. Okay, so let's see, while we do the last ones, if any of these two are in the... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. We have Evitas at this night. That is perfect. That's exactly what we need. Cool. We have to do this before the time runs out, right? Okay, and then another crystal. You are the lucky one. I don't even know what you are. I don't care right now. And aquamarine, please. Please tell me I have more aquamarine. Yes, we do. 47. Sweet. All right. Quickly, of course, inventory. Inventory. You are so crazy. No, I need one of you at least. And I don't need this crap. So let's get this all out of there. And I already forgot again. I'm so nervous. Because Evitas is not always in the sky every night. So we need to make sure it was like this. God, see, this is like why I can't craft things quickly. Because my brain is just like... I can remember one item. Okay, there it is. Cool. So let's get this going. Oh, I'm scared. Well, while this is going, let's see if this actually already works. So what we have to do is shift right click this book again and take our Evitas scroll out of here, right? And now if you hold this now offhand, does this work already? Or do we have to have the attunement? I think we have to have the attunement thing. Otherwise it doesn't work. But there it is. Let's place it in the center. Let's try to find the center right there. Nope. Oh, please tell me I built this correctly. Or do you need to hold... Maybe I didn't build this correctly. I'm not sure. Normally what should happen is if you hold these scrolls in your hand, you will see like star fields on the ground here. Oh, I wonder if things are... No, I don't think it can interfere. Can it? Oh, no, this is not centered. Okay, this is centered for sure. It's not working. God, I hope it doesn't... I hope the rain doesn't interfere either. Well, it is daytime. I'll have to check next time. Well, I figured while I'm waiting for the next night to come, I'll have a look around in the Nether because I need to find some blaze powder and blaze rods. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay, well, guess I'm with it now. But this is good. I don't know if there's any loot in these. Oh, I guess Morad found some. Or someone else. Probably Morad. I don't think anyone else has been in the Nether before. Because there's two spawners here. Oh, and these weird guys. You guys drop something strange? No. God, they make a weird sound though. Okay, so it looks like blazes drop only blaze powder in this. I'm guessing so that you can't make potion brewing stand or something. I'm not sure why. You only get blaze powder, and I think it's possible that the way they changed the loot table is using the In Control mod. If that's the case, then the looting on our sword currently doesn't affect this at all. Why is this guy so green? He's special? So that's why I'm not getting a ton of drops, I think. That's supposed to be fixed next version 2. Ring of Ascent. It works on lava. Okay, that's nice. Alright, still waiting for nighttime, so let's get started on a little bit of immersive engineering. My goal is to make the steel, so we can make steel pickaxes and stuff like this, right? So there is a bit involved, because we need to use the Better with Mod stuff, we need to make a kiln, all kinds of stuff. So, hopefully, yeah, that should be fine. What we need to do, let's take this and, oh, we can't melt this up, so you can't make the bricks in the furnace. You have to use either the smeltery or the other kiln, the little thing we have. But that one takes forever, right? Because we don't have anything set up for mass production here. We have these set up for mass production, but not the other one. So we need to get a little bit of netherrack. We also need a little bit of... I think it's actually just one, but I'm going to take a couple of these. And you know what? Let's take... Yeah, let's grind down more of this netherrack. We need it quite a bit. So you have to throw this netherrack once it's grinded down. And my snail always ends up in here. Once that is... Oh, wait. Is that bad? Hold on a second. You heard a gas scream, right? There's a thing with grinding this down. I think that's fine. Yeah, that part should be fine. It just sounds horrible. Like, really horrible. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the block sound quite a bit. And it's at 5%. It's still extremely loud. But yeah, we have to grind this down, and then we have to throw this into a filter topper with the soul sand as a filter. Now, here, to just see what I mean. So we have to make the Hellfire dust, right? So 8 of them make 8 of this, or 1 to 1 apparently too. The soul urn we don't have, we can't make it seems like, so let's not focus on that at all. That doesn't matter. But the thing is, if you do this, every time you do 8 times, I believe, 8 netherrack, I believe your filter or something will break and a gas will spawn, unless I believe it's powered. I think this can be powered from the top, if I'm not mistaken. And this as a filter, let's turn this around here. There we go. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so now if we grab the ground netherrack, oh, this is going to be horrible. We just like toss it on there too, like we did with the... Oh no, shit, I didn't do it right. Really? I thought if it... Okay, it's not powered then. Ah, shoot. Maybe it has to be powered from the bottom. Let me read this again, but you can see now what happens if you don't do it right. So a little bit dangerous here. So horrible. Yeah, I was completely wrong. It's not from the bottom, it's not from the top, it's from the side. There you can see the gear being all powered up as well. So now, yeah, it's all fine. Awesome. Okay, but now that we have like 24 of these, we... Oh, no, don't. I hope this is fine. We can put these into the cauldron. And this will turn it now into the Hellfire ingots, which we need. And while these things are going, let's make also this heating element. Oh, it's also in the cauldron. So that's just pretty easy to do as well. So 1 redstone, 1 string, and 1 blaze powder. And there we go. We have 3 of these now, and that makes a hibachi. And this one will be important because we need to use this to heat up the kiln from Better With Mods. Alright, but to stoke the hibachi, we also need... a bellow, so we can make this here. Need another gear, which I should have in one of these things. There it is. Come to me, please. And I dropped them all on the ground. Now, I don't remember, like the bellow needs power. I don't remember if you can power it from the side though. So how about we just try this out? If I put this down here. Yes, you can. Okay, that makes it easier. So you can power these from the side. Now the trick with these bellows is a little bit strange. You have to, like if you apply power to it, using these gears or the axles, it will, you know, blow air. And then to like retract again, you have to like pause these. You have to like turn these off so the bellow can like expand again. And then you have to power it again to like expand, to like exhale, I guess. I don't know what you want to call this when you talk about a bellow. So it's a little bit tricky to do this. Now you could do this with a hopper clock, with a turntable clock, like we did with the casting of things here. But since we're a bit more advanced, we're just gonna use a timer. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to place this all. So to make a kiln, we need at least 4 bricks to create it. And let's see, how can we do this? The bellow has to blow into the flame of the hibachi, and the flame of the hibachi is like 1 block higher than the hibachi itself. There it is. So if the bellow is here, I'll just place this right there. If the bellow is here, and I don't know, I think the hole is where the air comes out of. The hibachi has to be there, right? So that the flame is here. Yeah, that should work. And we need a lever. There we go. Now if you turn this on, you can see fire. And I'm really hoping that won't burn down things. And to turn this off, we have to power this guy, right? That seems too long. This is the timer from the mob farm. I just took this down here. Well, let's see. We have to like keep this powered. So if you see, right now it's the orange flame. If it gets air, it turns blue. So it's like a hotter flame. And then after a few seconds, if you don't get the air, it would turn off again. But this may be the right... No, the second time it didn't. Oh, because it only like pulses, right? Well, you know what? Turntable it is. At least I know how to do it with this guy. Sort of. So let's just put this on top and with my lever. There we go. And I think it has to be the third one. That should be good. Let's see. Because now it turns it right and then turns this guy off for a few ticks. Oh no, I think it's the second one. Oh, but then it shuts itself off. Ah, I need to grab power from up there. Wait, no, that doesn't work, because then it goes into the cobblestone. Why is this so difficult right now? Okay, I think I've got it. No, now I turn this one off again. Ah, the spacing is sucks. There you go. We just have this one go down underground instead. Yeah, that should work now. Oh boy. Okay, is the timing good now? Let's see. It goes up and down, right? Yeah. Let's try it with the flame. It's blue. Yeah, see? That's good. It stays blue now. Oh boy, we did it. Now to place down the kiln, let's go grab the... Where are those? Oh, here. Now if you place them here, 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 and here. I think this is supposed to be a valid kiln. Oh, it may... Wait a second, I think it needs to be one lower though. Or there needs to be a gap between the flame and this thing, I believe. Well, we can try, we can try. Oh, actually, there's one more thing we have to do before we do this. We need to take our cauldron. I'm just gonna turn this off so it doesn't burn. Because that would be fun. And we need to use the cauldron for the... Oh, make it a stoke cauldron. So if you put this guy here and turn this on again. This is now a stoked, or should be a stoked cauldron. And because like we want to make nether brick, right? And for that we need this nether sludge. So we need to make this first. And for that we need pottage, which you can only make in a stoked cauldron. And you just burn down like wood or stuff like this stuff here. We have so much of it. So let's put this in here and that should work. Yeah, you can see this is also blue colored, not red colored now. All right, there we go. 4 should be enough. And now we need to combine the pottage with the hellfire dust. Now, I don't think you want to do this in a stoke cauldron. Make sure you do not do this in a stoke cauldron. Because if you look at the hellfire dust, right? So like the pottage stuff, right? Pottage and hellfire makes this in a normal cauldron. But if you put hellfire dust into a stoke cauldron, you may not have a base anymore. So do not do that. All right, let's put this in here. And let's turn this into nether sludge. Yep. Stop burning. There we go. And now is this gonna work? Let's see. Yeah, it is. So it doesn't actually need the air gap in between. That's awesome. Now we could put this back. It's not the ideal spot. Ideally, I should have put this one further into the wall, which I can't really do. I mean, I can. If I grab power from up there and power this thing, we can move this down or further back, but yeah, it's fine for now. And there we go. We have nether bricks, real nether bricks. All right. While the nether brick is doing its thing, we also have to make a coke oven. So let's make this stuff. And I know the episode is probably super long, but hey, we're gonna have a long episode today. I want to get these things done still. And I think we're just gonna put this thing up here. Just took down the furnaces. I don't really use them that often anyway. And let's move this one more in, I guess. I don't want it to be too flat. This is a 3x3x3 structure. And then we also need a spot for the blast furnace afterwards. There we go. There's that. 27 of these bricks is all that we need. And boom. Now we have the coke oven, which is great because now we can take real coal and put this in here. And this will now slowly turn coal into coal. And also generate creosote oil, which we can use to make treated planks and all kinds of stuff. So this is a little bit slow, but we need the coal to actually make the steel. So we let this run for a while now. Oh, and by the way, you can use multiple hibachis to speed this up as well. But I just wanted to make one because they're pretty expensive. Alright, I believe this should be the last nether brick. It takes quite a while. I had to make 36 of these guys. Just standing here, watching this cook. In the meantime, I went upstairs. I made a compass to see what time it is. I went upstairs to see if one of our star symbols is back, but so far it wasn't. But there we go. Now we have all these nether bricks, and blaze powder, and we can make the blast bricks. Boom. Finally. I'm just gonna squeeze this in here. It's like past 3 AM here. It's like 3:20 right now. I've been at this for over 3 hours now. Just recording and doing stuff. I'm tired. I want to go to bed, but I also want to do this still, you know. That is not an advancement apparently. Okay, oh, look at all this stuff. Interesting. I haven't really looked at this tab in a while. Immersive engineering is good. Use it. Oh, I think I made the book. May as well unlock this. Well, apparently I did not make it. Unless it's somewhere and I'm just super blind, which is very likely. Where's my paper or my books? Okay, while I'm climbing down the ladder, just make this book. I feel like I made it at one point, but I guess I haven't. There it goes. Engineers manual. It tells you everything about immersive engineering and all the add-ons. Let's put this here for now. Okay, but we have this thing up here now, so let's grab some iron. We could use blocks, but I think I'm just gonna take ingots for now, because we only need a little bit, and this takes a while too. So you basically just turn in your, put in your iron in there, and then your coal coke, it has to be coal coke in here. There we go, steel has to be coal coke. It doesn't tell you here, but yeah, it only accepts coal coke. And this looks different. Is this new? I feel like the blast furnace used to look a little bit different. Anyway, and now it's slowly turning our iron using the coal coke into steel. There we go, steel, yay! We need one more though to make the pickaxe head at least. So apparently for blaze rods you have to use the metal press from immersive engineering. Okay, got 2 ingot. Let's smelt it down and make a pickaxe head. There it is. Awesome. Now let's see how much that actually changes. That's interesting. That's supposed to be gold, I guess. Because I just relocked or something. It doesn't show the right block. So we increase our durability, but the most important thing is we're gonna get the obsidian level for mining. Sweet. And attack goes up by quite a bit too. We do lose dense and we get the sharp. So sharp leaves them bleeding for a short time. Dense, if it gets lower durability, it becomes stronger. So not a huge loss, but there we go. And now with this, I should be able to mine like things like quartz in the nether. And because we have looting on this, we should be able to get quite a bit out of it. Actually, I don't even know if looting works on quartz. Let me go check. Oh yeah, it does work. We got like 3 out of there, out of 1. Okay, it's nighttime again, and this is the other constellation we have that we haven't drawn yet. There we go. Evorzio. Okay, so we got one ready. So let's see if this works now. If not, then I'll have to double check. Take Evorzio, put in our offhand. Is this working now? Do we see anything in here? No. Hi. I have no idea what's wrong with the structure. All those blocks seem correct. It is the same, it is the right size. It is 19 by 19. This is also the marble. I just removed all of these blocks below. There were some dirt blocks. I just got rid of them as well. I don't know. This just something is wrong about here, and I don't know what it is. Because I think this is supposed to glow during the night, no matter what's in the sky currently. Do you need a thing in the center? Maybe. God, this inventory. It's driving me crazy. It's almost daytime again. No. I don't... It doesn't... It does say something about using a relay to channel stuff, but I thought that's just like the things you put down in the end. So I just put down some relays. But I think I may need a linking tool. Yeah, see, I'm looking at Morad's place right now, and his looks exactly the same. And he doesn't have anything like shine onto this stuff either. Now these things you place after you like know where to place these by holding the constellation in your hand. So I don't get, it's like something must be wrong. And his is like glowing here. You can see these stars glowing, so I'm guessing that means it's working. You know what? I'm gonna break this. I hope that's not bad. I just need to see. So the stars go away, right? And then they come back. I don't have those, so definitely my structure is not wrong. Is right. God, I'm tired. I'm not frustrated. If I sound frustrated, I'm sorry. I'm just like really tired. I'm just trying to figure this out. If I'm frustrated at something, it's just these stupid spiders constantly hitting me. You have no idea how it drives me crazy. It just happens so often, man. There's so many moments where I'm just like, okay, every time I get hit by these guys, I just want to like quit the game. Like I can't deal with these anymore. It's like torture. Oh my god, it works now. It was a stupid tree in this corner. So I think nothing can like cover these, like the entire size of this thing. So like everything has to, well, no, actually this one doesn't. But like something over there was blocking it. Just cut it down. Now you can see, even though it's raining, you can see the white particles. Yeah, well, it's raining. I can see that's not one of ours. I don't think any of ours are currently active. Well, time to sleep. Well, you know what, guys? So I figured out why the table wasn't working upstairs. It was because one of the trees in the corner was covering it a little bit, apparently. So I cut it down and eventually it started to work. Like you can see little white particles on the sooty marble. That means the structure is correct. But I just like, I tried to go check what constellation are there, but several days in a row now we didn't have the one we needed from the looks of it. Well, it was like 2 days or something. But so I'm just too tired. I'm gonna go do this next time. I don't want to rush it too crazy either though. So you know, it's like, well, we can focus on this next time and just dive a lot into Astra Sorcery is the next table. But hey, we got a steal. We did everything except for the AS table, so that is pretty awesome. Quite happy with the progress here. And this armor looks so silly. kinda like it now. But anyway, I'm gonna have to end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. This has been like 4 hours. Super tired. Hopefully it was worth it, guys. Hopefully it was worth it. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.